终于可以用电脑，恭喜你啊！
Don't be shy, handsome. What can Christina do for you?
I'm not looking for what you're selling, but I'd like to ask you a few questions if I may. I'm a doctor, Dr. Reed.
All right then, but be quick. Though I usually get paid when I open my mouth.
太大牌了吧
Tell me about yourself.
Are you joking with me? People don't usually come to see me for conversation.
I have no interest in your work. I am, however, curious as to what led you into this career.
Short story. The war, exile, and England. This country is not especially welcoming. I've been refused many jobs because of where I am from. I had few options left.
他该不会是以卖身为生吧？
I always thought I was the master of my own fate. But now I know we don't always have control over our lives. I don't judge you.
You know, this money is not only for me. I have good reasons to need this money quickly. But it is not your concern, Doctor.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? Anything you can tell me about her would be helpful.
I don't know her, but I know her name is Dorothea Crăciunescu. She came from Romania like me and many others.
You seem to respect her.
Dorothea helps the sick people of Whitechapel. Everyone should respect that.
Christina, have you been examined? The epidemic is spreading fast in London, and you could be exposed, or expose others.
I don't like doctors or hospitals, but I don't like you asking questions.
Considering your line of work, I assure you it is only a matter of time before you have health issues.
If it is going to happen, it will happen. Right now, I need money. That's what's important.
You can put your own life in danger, that's your decision. But what about your clients? If you're contaminated, you will put them in danger too.
And you think that would worry me? If you knew the men I deal with, their health would not be what you'd worry about.
Goodbye, miss. Take care of yourself as best you can.
You again? What do you want this time?
Can I offer you my medical expertise, Mr. Peterson?
The name is Colossus Joe. I don't get sick.
健康哦。
Goodbye, Mr. Peterson.
那另外一位呢
Come on, take a look. Don't... Fancy buying something, sir?
You never
什么
lose
车
your
神？
focus.
不是啊，这位也是健康。
Do you need help, sir?
I only need you to purchase something from my shop, sir.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Lewis.
克莱顿在这一区，克莱顿。啊，这是昨天的神父。
Excuse me, sir. Are you familiar with this part of town? Name's Clayton Darby, reporter.
Sorry,
找到了。
I'm new to Whitechapel. But Perhaps you could help me since you're a journalist. My name is Jonathan Reed.
Dr. Reed, the famous surgeon. I'll gladly help if I'm able, sir.
Why are the newspapers keeping silent about the Spanish influenza? It's as though none of you care.
There's a war going on. People shouldn't be demoralized by news of deadly diseases.
I served in France. Our top priority must be to put an end to this butchery. This war must stop now.
Sir, streets are a battlefield too. An invisible and untold war is going on, and it must be stopped.
Have you any idea of the danger you face in these streets at night?
I've had to run and hide more than once from frenzied mobs incensed by the fever. Do you think the flu is really responsible for this, Doctor?
I'm convinced there is more at work here than a simple epidemic.
Really? To be honest, I could say the same. Some of the sick I saw or heard of. My God, what happened to them?
Christina Popper claims she sells her body because she can't find any other work. Do you believe her?
Of course I do. Her story is exactly what I want my readers to understand. We live in an intolerant and divided nation.
Do you think things will ever change, Mr. Darby?
I believe the situation can only improve. And now that women can vote, I'm convinced things will change.
What is a journalist doing in this borough after sunset?
He goes where none of his colleagues would dare to go, to inform the country.
哇，好热血！
So you risk your life to reveal the truth. I saw many reporters do the same during the war.
Whitechapel is the crucible of so many untold stories and tragedies. I want people to know them.
哇，真是热血！
That's quite honorable of you. But is the public interested?
Not at all, sir. And that's why I'm an independent journalist, hoping to sell some stories.
I heard you're investigating an underground medical dispensary in Whitechapel. What do you know about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. They are wary of strangers, and I'm not really an acquaintance of theirs. Why do you care?
Do you need assistance?
That would be nice of you, Doctor. Who knows what I may have caught during my investigation.
If you persist in investigating the most pox-ridden boroughs of London, you must accept the risks.
Thank you, sir.
I heard you're investigating an underground medical dispensary in Whitechapel. What do you know about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. They are wary of strangers, and I'm not really an acquaintance of theirs. Why do you care?
I'm a doctor, Mr. Darby. I care about everything involving public health and this epidemic.
Are you sure you're not just concerned about the repercussions that a scandal involving a certain Nurse Crane from the Pembroke Hospital would bring?
Without a doubt, you are a damn fine journalist, Mr. Darby. What do you know of her accomplice, a man named Darius?
I don't know much about the man. He's very cautious, never goes out, doesn't seem to have any friends or family.
He has no relatives at all?
No, except for that strange man, a poet named Richard Nethercott, who sometimes comes by. Darius would never let him in.
Where can I find this Mr. Nethercott?
He spends most of his time lurking around Whitechapel, talking to himself or declaring verses. These days, you can usually find him behind the church.
开膛手杰克也是在白教堂犯案的哦。用4个月纪念日说这个我484搞错什么？
啊，没有搞错什么，真是假的？开膛手杰克也是在白教堂犯案的。
He never goes out.
No. A few days ago, he unexpectedly did. I followed him, but it was just a ruse to keep me away from his house.
Really? How do you know?
He went to the nearest mailbox, but just before posting his letter, he ripped it up and threw it away.
He never goes out.
No. A few days ago, he unexpectedly did. I followed him, but it was just a ruse to keep me away from his house.
Really? How do you know?
He went to the nearest mailbox, but just before posting his letter, he ripped it up and threw it away.
Goodbye, Mr. Darby. Farewell.
那我们会在这边遇到开膛手吗？有点期待。找到信箱信件。哦，我又听到声音了。哦，盲眼，看不，看不到。看不到，为什么可以这样跟着我啊？哎，哦。摇。
我看不到你，但是闻得到你身上的羊味啊！
啊，这原来是身上的味道啊！原来是身上的味道。很好。怎么想火烤？我很害怕。唐安呢？会很害怕。流感。所以西班牙流感也是历史上曾经出现过的，就是确实出现过的疾病哦。它是曾经在英法有发生过什么，就是类似这样的惨案吗？真的有出现过。
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I would like to ask you a few questions.
Please be my guest. Although I may not be the best informant regarding this part of town, my words speak about that which the eyes cannot see.
Really? Are you an artist of some kind?
I'm a poet, sir. Richard Nethercott, at your service.
May I ask what you're doing at this hour of night, sir? Do you live here?
Not at all. I'm just enjoying the pleasure of a quiet walk. Though night talks are always preferable, if you ask me. Especially with strangers.
1918年1月到1920年，还蛮久的。全球性 H1N1 夹心流感疫潮。哦。
But are you not afraid of the epidemic?
Oh, why should I?
2000多万人哦，很多哎。
No flesh should be saved, say the scriptures. Good or evil, rich or poor, all are equal. in the eyes of the flu.
If you say so. But as a physician in a time of epidemic, I must caution you to avoid unnecessary exposure, sir.
Thank you, Doctor. But we both know the seeker of truth has to go boldly where the weak dare not.
Are you aware that your life could be in danger in this part of town?
But this is where I must be to feel the real beat of the city. I had to come, see it for myself, alone.
1918，好像是，要看一下 Steam 上面有写，没有医疗资源的 SARS 大爆发。嗨，雪人大大。
爸爸。
I understand your need for solitude, but it's not safe around here.
I don't care. I don't have many friends, Doctor, and my family despises me.
怎么有点可怜？
If some misfortune came upon you, who would be here to help you?
Well, you for a start, my dear Doctor.
还有感冒。
Do you need medical attention, sir?
It may be wise to let you prescribe me something. I don't feel like I should.
啊，给。
I understand your appetite for words and macabre beauty, sir. But you should be more careful.
The nutrition of my mind is more important than my physical health. But I appreciate your concern, sir.
你们健康最重要啊。
Are you aware that your life could be in danger in this part of town?
But this is where I must be to feel the real beat of the city. I had to come, see it for myself, alone.
What are your thoughts on the terrible situation in this city?
Terrible, you say? No. Of course, the death of so many innocents is a tragedy. But the scourge has not been all bad for the city. Oh, no, sir.
What are you talking about?
Do you remember London before the flu? Noisy, cacophonic, quiet nowhere to be found. And now, listen to this oddly peaceful silence.
嗨 DLY， 这是独特的观点。
Yes. The enjoyable silence of the grave. You have a unique perspective on the situation, I must admit.
Most people fail to
眼睛怎么
understand
无
my
视哦？
perspective.
因为他有点感冒
I。don't blame them. But how could I call myself a poet if I veiled my feelings?
他其实现在正在小感冒。
Tell me, Mr. Nethercott, why seek inspiration in Whitechapel?
The place is not beautiful per se, but how to explain it? Stirring and challenging.
Do you not think it a little morbid?
On the contrary, sir, Whitechapel is full of life, full of beauty. Just like my dear muse, the wonderful Camellia.
What can you tell me about Camellia?
Not much, and that's the beauty of it. She can't speak, you know. She's a locked mystery who exhales kindness and sweetness.
Perhaps you're just afraid to find out the truth about your muse.
One day, perhaps, I'll ask her to come with me. But will she still be my wild flower of Whitechapel if she moves uptown?
看来是哈他哈很久了。
And have you ever tried to learn more about her? Where she lives? How she survives? Whom she may know?
Maybe I prefer she remains an enigma. Reality can be so dull, don't you think?
这就是所谓的一见钟情啊！对他完全都不了，哈他哈却哈他哈的要命。
In what way exactly?
The struggle by gaslight, the barren smiles and the added hunger under the rain.
If you say so.
Such vibrant antagonism and vivid paradox, the stripped humanity raged across each street.
Vivid, of course, yes. And what about the poignant distress?
Oh yes, the poignant distress. You see what I mean, don't you? That's what I want to write about, and that's what Whitechapel is made of.
May I ask you a few questions about the district?
Extraordinary part of town, is it not? I'll be glad to help you, if I can.
I'm looking for Dorothy Crane, a nurse who lives in this vicinity.
Dorothy Crane. Oh, I love the name. The Crane of Whitechapel. Sounds very mysterious. But sorry, no, never heard of her.
What can you tell me about an old man called Darius?
Darius Petrescu. Yes, I know him. At first, I thought he was only a small publisher. I invited him to publish my work, but his reaction was pretty clear.
Not interested in your talent?
Darius is an old political activist who takes delight in printing tracts and lampoons. Those communist activities only require mediocre writing skills.
I'll leave you alone, sir.
去找信箱吧。信箱应该在这附近。哎呦，免费诊疗的小花束。假如你生病了，你没有钱，不论你是谁，不论你来自哪里，都可以来这边寻求帮助。没有什么疑难不论是任何的疑难杂症吗？只要找到那个医生的房子，然后后面这个就不是了。还有这样的，开膛手是1888年。信箱在这里，这里也有。哦，这种东西都广告就藏在花里面。啊，这里啦，邮筒。我最亲爱的孩子们，抱歉几个月没跟你们联系了，伦敦现在的情况很艰难。我只要这么说，听起来自私而且愚蠢。我的孩子，因为你们仍然在战火纷争的国家生活，但在英格兰也有一场战争正在进行中，一场对抗贫困与不公的战争。即使我年事已高，但我仍要打这场仗。这就是今天我写信给你们的原因。我不会再回罗马尼亚，这也许意味着我死之前再也无法见到你们。不要悲伤，亲爱的孩子们，你们现在已经长大，也有自己的孩子。你们知道，有时我们要做出牺牲，才能把世界变成一个更好的地方。这就是我必须要做的牺牲，让自己再次派上用场。祝愿你们健康长寿，幸福安康，替我亲亲我的孙儿们。记住，你们的父亲在这个寒冷的国家深爱着你们，永远爱你们的父亲。
The content of Darius' letter to his children could give me more leverage to enter. Darius is a bit less of a mystery now. It should not be that difficult to incite him to let me in.
好，我们来试试看，可不可以再走到房子。疲劳症。
Good evening, Christina.
Change your mind, Mr. Reed?
Clayton Darby claims he will expose the crisis in Whitechapel to all of London. Do you believe him?
I believe Clayton's courage will erode with time, until he finally leaves Whitechapel to start another fight somewhere else.
Why this skepticism?
How can you speak about starvation if you've never been hungry? Or about poverty? Or anything else you have never suffered from?
Are you talking from experience?
I've seen your type come here to get a good fuck in a cheap room or a dark alley before going back to their fancy houses in the West End.
Do you need any assistance, Miss Popper?
It depends on the price of your medicine.
啊，我的药已经用完了。
I will see you later.
抱歉。
Goodbye, miss. Take care of yourself as best you can.
抱歉。再多做一点药。怎么难了？没有，我现在正在做了，我在做了。什么？先抄一下，不要乱抄啦！不是啦，我在做了啦，听我解释一下。子弹比较还好。顺便升一下等级。Yes, yes, 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 yes， 回到稳定了。Yes, yes, yes。 我的治疗是有用的，回到稳定了，回到稳定了。太好了，太好了！太多人生病了吧？太多人生病了吧？哦，这区。还好还在稳定。哎，这怎么回事啊？我才离开一下下而已，你们怎么就这么多人生病了？你们也太容易身体也太脆弱了吧？多撑一下啊！医院内部感染吗？有可能。每个人互相伤害。
I can't believe I'm doing
好，我们继续找吧，找房子。房子放在这里。这里找到你了。
Good evening, sir. Do you remember me?
If you're here for a reward, you'll be sorely disappointed. But I'll gladly shake the hand of a
卡多
fellow
哥，哎，
countryman.
I'm not here for a bounty.
他从那个废弃的屋子跑出来。
To read from the Pembroke.
A doctor? In Whitechapel? What an opportunity. My name's Bates. Cadogan Bates.
Do you require assistance, Mr. Bates?
Not me, but your skills could help a lot of people round here. That would help my business, because I say a live tenant's a paying tenant.
I want to know everything about the recent violence, Cadogan. And I want the truth.
Well, rent may be a bit high, and yeah, I've had to evict a few people. But that's business, isn't it?
I don't believe even you deserve such a cruel fate, though you have tested my patience beyond its limit.
Hi,
Glad to hear. Nice to know there's another civilized individual in these parts. Not like those bloody savages.
You seem to have recovered well since your attack. Do you ever think about what happened to you?
Not much. It was a fucking nightmare. Savages, absolute bloody savages. Their appearance. Jesus. Made me want to puke.
You'd better not come back here. I won't be around next time to save you. It's unusual to see someone so happy around here, especially considering the current situation.
Why should I be sad now? There've always been wars, disease, tragedy. There always will be.
That's an unusual way of seeing things in these trying times.
I don't see why I should shed a tear for another man's woes. I'm healthy, and I intend to stay so.
What help could I possibly be to your business?
That's simple. I already get good money from all those fleeing the war. Can you imagine what they'd be willing to pay if I could offer medical assistance too?
Mr. Bates, do not make me regret saving your life in this quarantine zone.
I understand, Dr. Reed, you're from a good family. Don't want to get your hands dirty. That's fine. I'll be happy to act as your middleman.
Oh.
If I were entering into the world of street medicine, it would be on my terms and without such dubious associates as yourself, Mr. Bates.
So it's a no then. That's too bad. The Reed tonic could have really helped people, you know, saved lives. Isn't that what you do? I mean, people buy that Swamburer's shit.
What is your business exactly?
I offer fair lodgings for a modest price to the poor and weary of Whitechapel.
I see. And what about those who cannot pay?
Well, deals can be done, if you know what I mean. Money's not the only currency. After all, I'm not immune to a pretty face.
In other words, you take advantage of these poor lost souls.
Begging your pardon, I thought you was a man who could appreciate the complexity of the modern world. Things ain't just black and white, you know.
Tell me, what's your honest opinion of the increasing violence in London?
People are just beginning to discover what we've always known. This city's rotten to the core. They just took their bloody time to wake up and notice it.
What do you mean?
People are acting like the violence is news. But it's always been savage down here. It just bubbles to the surface every now and again.
哦，好想咬它哦，很不想治疗它呢。
I'm looking for Dorothy Crane.
感谢系
She's
列
a
host。
nurse. What can you tell me about her?
Dorothy Crane, bless her soul. I really
太
should
菜
thank
饺
her
子。
someday.
Tell me truthfully, why are you so thankful?
By keeping my
这个
tenants
真的讨
alive,
厌。
she's
对啊
making me a rich man.
这个
Every
镇
month
镇
they
上
live, it's more coin in my
几
pocket.
乎所有人都很讨厌他。我刚来到这个镇上的时候，这里的人就跟我说，不要跟这个人牵扯上太多关系，他不是个惹人喜爱的人。
Has she treated you?
No.
哦，对了，
I
他
need
活
a
着
checkup.
也很有
I'd
用。
go to a bloody doctor, not some back alley clinic full of sick foreigners.
我要整个半个脖子不见，怕哈，什么都只想咬男的，哪有？
Goodbye, Mr. Bates.
先利用它，再吸干它。
Mr. Petrescu, just 1 minute, please.
You again. Go away.
我们来场男人之间的对话吧。
Sir, wait. Stop this nonsense. I know Nurse Crane is here. Shall we speak man to man, you and I?
All right. Speak up.
Don't you see we're on the same side? We fight to help the poor, sick, and abandoned.
I'm nothing like you, Mr. Potter.
Yes, you are. You too believe in providing medical care without charge. You know what we have to sacrifice to make the world a better place.
I have to admit your words have conviction. All right, I'll let you see Dorothea. Don't make me regret this, though.
11点才开打冠军赛，先来看蠢羊台。
好哦。养肥了吃掉。
我们来场男人之间的激情碰撞吧。
什么激情碰撞？魔狼的古老形象，不会腐烂的死人。好，我们遇到那个狼人的怪物叫魔狼啊！
It's locked.
可恶，
It's
锁屁
locked,
锁
all right.
锁屁锁。
带他转大人乖听话，让我看看，一定是这样。
不要这样，很可怕，怕。
If you want to talk to Dorothea, you must go across the courtyard and take the stairs.
We've not been formally introduced. May I ask your name and occupation, sir?
I am Darius Petrescu. I'm here to keep snitches and spies away from Dorothea. And I also run this little print shop.
支气管炎，我来治疗你。
Do you need some help, Mr. Petrescu?
I am very tired, but that is all. I don't need you, Doctor.
我来给你，我不准你拒绝我。
Well, I think you do. Take this, and you'll feel better.
Free drugs from an English doctor. It must be my lucky day.
Tell me everything you know about Camellia, the mute florist.
I do not believe in the afterlife, Doctor, but I'm almost convinced Camellia is an angel. She volunteered to give out our medical leaflets.
Who is she, really? Do you know where she's from?
She's not from around here, that's all we know. Camellia is not even her name. It's her favorite flower.
You say she has no close family.
我这是为她好。
Poet who constantly follows her
都支
around
气
like
管
a
了，要
lost
吃
puppy.
药啊
A good man for sure, but a very poor writer.
我这为她好呢，用心良苦呢。
Are you not worried for her safety?
She is as brave as she is tough, and clever too. If only I had met her when I was younger.
Are you in love with Camellia, Mr. Petrescu?
Don't be stupid. If I had met her when I was younger, we could have won our revolution.
Tell me everything you know about Camellia, the mute florist.
I do not believe in the afterlife, Doctor, but I'm almost convinced Camellia is an angel. She volunteered to give out our medical leaflets.
So Dorothy's real name is not Crane.
Like myself and many people in this area, Dorothea is from occupied Romania. That's all you need to know.
She seems important to the community.
More than you can imagine. The West End does not want to hear of Whitechapel's misery. Dorothea is one of the few doing something about it.
Tell me everything you know about Camellia, the mute florist.
I do not believe in the afterlife, Doctor, but I'm almost convinced Camellia is an angel. She volunteered to give out our medical leaflets.
How did you meet Nurse Crane, Darius? Why does she trust you?
I'm her oldest friend in England. Dorothea and I share many ideas about this country and about the country we left.
You mean occupied Romania, don't you? Even if not directly, I fought against your enemies.
Really? Then perhaps you have more in common with Dorothea than meets the eye, Dr. Reed.
I know you fought for your country when it was occupied, Darius. Tell me more about it.
I know my days are numbered, and I know I won't see my homeland again. But I fought for Romania all my life, and I will until my last breath.
But Romania escaped the grasp of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. It's a free country again.
But it's not the country I fought for. My homeland is not appeased, Doctor. And I still see a dark future ahead for my people.
嗨，米斯拉奇。
Do you have any family left, Mr. Petrescu? Children or grandchildren?
Who knows? I have abandoned my people for so long, they might as well be dead. As dead as I am for them, I suppose.
Don't be embarrassed, sir. If you must know, my own father disappeared many years ago, and I forgave him.
It's quite awkward to talk about our families like this, but thank you, Dr. Reed. I appreciate your trust.
This war won't last forever. Did you ever think of returning to your country now it's free?
No. I have taught strength and determination to my sons and daughters. I'm an old, dying man who who only has memories of better times to cherish.
Goodbye, Mr. Petrescu.
Distribute flowers at this hour.
把这边的锁都开开，这样之后就可以进来。我就不用在那边找路了。好多病人，看来人在楼上。要把药物拿走。我也缺嘛。我看给克兰护士的信。亲爱的德罗西亚，当你收到这封信时，我和安东已经坐上带我们回到布拉索夫的船。英格兰不适合我们。我承认我已经等不及想要再看到特兰西瓦尼亚的雄伟山丘。等我们到达后，我承诺我会立刻在黑教堂为你点上一支蜡烛，祈祷你能在这场可怕的传染病中幸存下来。我知道你并不同意我的决定，你想要帮助我们流放在伦敦东区的同志们，但是安东尼等不及想要回到我们亲爱的祖国，看看我们期待已久的革命成果。他是我的丈夫，我要留在他身边。我知道我们有过很多次的争执，我知道你希望我能待在你身边，帮助你管理你的诊所，但现在我需要离开英格兰了。请放心，万一你遇到大麻烦或者深陷处境，我会立刻回到伦敦帮助你。不管安东能不能和我在一起，请像我思念你一样思念我。挚爱你的姐姐Theodora。什么黑心无本生意？没有，想说就分一些药品给我用嘛，因为我也是要救人的。我救的人不比德罗西亚少啊。我强烈怀疑他应该是吸血鬼之类的，他想要吸血。好啦，我拿完东西我再来帮你。
What do we have here, nurse?
Patient Razvan Vasily, high fever running on 3 days. Complaints of dizziness, muscle aches, and head pain, diagnosed with influenza.
Treatment?
Aspirin and salicin for the fever and discomfort. Liquids for dehydration, but he's having trouble keeping even water down.
在哪？
Aspirin and salicin, you say? Why not some warm milk and a kiss on the cheek? Where are the quinine salts?
Tried buying, borrowing, even stealing. There's none to be found, Doctor.
He's not convulsing, he's choking. He's not getting any air. Scalpel! Hand me that scalpel!
What can I do, Doctor?
有没有镇定剂？
It's too dangerous to operate with these convulsions. Sedative, nurse. Do we have any anesthetics?
I'm sorry, Doctor. None at all.
哦，直接下。
I need to perform a tracheostomy. Short pipe. That rubber tube will do. We're going to cut a passage for air through the neck.
Yes, Doctor. He's breathing again, but he's coughing up blood.
Internal hemorrhaging. I need to make another incision into the chest cavity to drain the fluids from the lung. Prepare another tube.
A thoracostomy. Doctor, we've nothing to fight the infection. We need an aseptic environment.
怎么可能有这种地方？这地方，不要质疑我。
Don't question me, nurse. I need a drain. Now.
Yes, Doctor. He's still bleeding, Doctor. I'm losing his pulse.
The drain must have punctured the intercostal artery. There's too much blood.
Are you all right, Doctor?
I can't see.
我必须缝合。可是，好缝合，好缝合，缝合。
I must first suture the artery. Find the wound. The source of the blood.
Needle and thread, Doctor.
Good. The stitches are holding. How's he doing?
We're losing him. We've lost his pulse. He's dying, Doctor.
Cardiac massage, now.
Cardiac... What? Are you making this up as you go along? We've lost the pulse. He's gone, Doctor.
Nurse, we did everything we could.
Truly? Everything you could. Is that how you'll report this in your log? Is this how the war went? Piling up one poor corpse beside the next?
This was not an influenza-induced seizure. I've never seen symptoms like these on the continent.
Neither have I. But the previous symptoms leading up to this attack were the same, indistinguishable from the epidemic.
No. There was something more vile in these reactions. Something primitive.
There have been numerous reports of mental breakdowns caused by the fever that accompanies the flu itself, Doctor.
Yes, but... I'd best take some samples of the blood for analysis.
我不是故意的吗？我也是尽力在补救了。
I doubt you're here to test my bedside manners.
我尽力了。对不起你。
To what do I owe this courtesy? I suspect it was more than intuition alone that led you to us. So, how might I be of service, Dr. Reed?
The risks you've taken for your friends in Whitechapel are criminal, and you can pay dearly for them.
Doctor, you think your warnings scare me? I've stolen and plied, blackmailed and lied, but what else am I to do? I'm all these people have.
Dr. Swansea is a sensible and honest man. He wouldn't have refused your friend's care at Pembroke.
It's easy for you to say, Doctor.
不是
These
故意
people
就是
cannot
有
go to the
意的。
police, nor to the
也
hospital.
不是
They
有
don't
意
even speak
的。
English. They depend on me for everything.
我也不是有意的。
So, the end justifies the means. Is that your defense?
I know you're kind, Doctor. Just another fine-heeled, silver-spooned gentleman who was given the world on a platter. You know nothing of poverty. Nothing of the shame, the hunger, the loneliness.
But why Lady Ashbury? Why her, of all people?
She's pristine and proper, all right. But that she-wolf in sheep's clothing murders the poor for sport. I have her where she belongs, and I'll milk her for all she's got.
You've convinced me of the sincerity of your actions and their noble justifications. But all the same, blackmail is a crime, and it will stop, Nurse Crane.
So, are you going to turn me over to the authorities?
Oh, 这个，哦，这怎么选啊？你会忘记这一切，你会忘记这一切。
Listen very carefully, Dorothy. You will erase from your memory everything you pretend to know about Lady Ashbury and Pembroke Hospital.
Let that rich bitch off the hook over my dead
Nurse
body.
Crane, enough. Listen as if your life depended on every word. I know you've a generous heart who gives freely to those in need, but you shall walk away from the shadier streets of your business.
I will never abandon...
Dorothy, the discussion has come to a close. Your clandestine activities in the Resistance are over. Let it go.
I'll let it go. Yes. All gone.
洗脑成功！哦，洗脑成功 ！Hello EYE。
It's locked.
提话还是被杀，还有一个啦，就是放过，可是放走他一定不会善罢甘休的。还有一个是让他走，可是他一定还会再继续做这样的事情，总有一天可能被另外一个被真正的人举发，然后被带走之类的。而现在这个选项就是他就是没有办法再继续行善，可能这个城市会再变得更糟糕，还是什么之类的，就是少了一个地下的医生，可是他也因此摆脱了这个犯罪。
I cannot enter.
哎，什么声音？楼下发生什么事了？怎样？哎！怎么一见面就开打？哎！哦。很好，怎么回事啊？ 这边的人都不见了，怎么都不见了？靠！
Better go home, sir. This one's mine!
哦，烫！哦，哦！咬咬，再去做实验吗？可是谁会做实验呢？线索还太少。我要回到医院了。
咬咬最高，我也喜欢被咬咬。
你也喜欢被咬咬。
Come on in. Yes?
Goodbye, Mr. Petrescu.
被男人。
It's locked, all right.
被罗马咬咬。
Mr. Bates.
Evening, Doctor.
Goodbye, Mr. Bates.
The Swanborough cordial can be the answer to all your problems. As long as you have the money.
偏头痛。
Good evening, Benjamin. Can I help you?
I'm afraid not, Mr. Reed.
You don't seem well, Benjamin. Do you need any help?
I always feel ill, sir. It's like I'm never right.
啊，我没有偏头痛的哦。
I will see you
抱
later.
歉。
A gun, alcohol, and a bad temper make a
抱歉。
terrible cocktail, sir. Goodbye for now.
等我东西收集够了，我再来治疗你。疲劳症，这个我可以。
How are you, boy?
I'm not your boy, all right? Now piss off.
不要那么凶，我可以治疗你哦。
Do you need assistance?
Please. Feeling tired these days.
There you go. Let's hope nobody steals it from you.
Very funny.
Do you need assistance?
I'm all right, but if you fancy giving me the medication, I can put it to good use.
Goodbye, young man. Human blood. Whoever left these marks did so deliberately.
“这里吗？”对面。哦，看到。对面也太凶狠了吧！